All right, so let's talk about 5 of my favorite slings that you might want to consider right now. Some of these you may have heard of, some of you may have never heard of. And I know there's a lot of competitors out here. I have experience with all of these, so I can give you some insight to see if any of them might be right for you. The first one is the Wingback Everyday Sling. This is a 2.5 liter sling. Now, this is handmade. This is made in the UK by a company called Wingback. Very, very subtle logo on the front there. You know, it does feel really good. It's made out of some good material. The thing I would say about this thing is that overall, this is a very this is the type of bag that you could just buy and just kind of wear no matter what the occasion is. It is made out of a ripstop cotton. So and the fact that this is handmade for each one, it does present a problem for this product overall, and we'll talk about that here in a second. $158. So Wingback is really expanding the line of stuff that they pump out. I'm a big fan of their pens. You guys may have seen me talk about these before. They pump out some great pens and stuff like that. They also make slings. I haven't done a full review on this because of the number one problem. We just kind of hinted at that, is they have a hard time keeping these bad boys in stock. And they are hand making these and they're using machines to assist them, and it's really, really nice. But you got a large zipper area down here. This zipper area has a couple of slip pockets on the inside, so you can slip stuff inside. So if you kind of want to keep a phone in there on the go, this is an iPhone 13 Pro. You can see it fits that pretty easily, no issues whatsoever. And then when this is open, it folds back onto itself and it presents the other side, which I kind of like that a lot. Then it does have one thing I would say for the next iteration is that we don't need 4 pin size pockets over here. Maybe if we had one of these that were put together and made one large pocket, that would be nice. But they give you 4 pin size, so of course you can throw a pen in there. You can throw some Apple pencils in there. You can throw whatever else in there. So you see the different options that you have for that as well. Here, this has a larger size slip pocket. This is designed to carry like the Wingback wallet. That fits in there with no issues whatsoever. And then you have a smaller slip pocket in here. So altogether, slip pockets, that's a tongue twister. That makes life easier. A lot of small features on this bag, which I think make it worth the $158. We'll talk about that here in a second. Then behind it is just a very large pocket. I got an old receipt in here. Probably was looking for that. Large slip pocket. There's no organization inside of this one like the other side, but that's okay. It's kind of nice to just be able to have a pocket of just throw whatever in there that you see fit. Now, that's really nice. Now, one thing I like about this bag a ton is that the zipper pulls are made of brass. And I think that you can get, if you want to get these done differently, I think you can. But these are made of brass. They're really nice. These are actually some of the features I like the most about it. So I think for 158 bucks, it's nice. If they can just keep it in stock, that would be pretty dope. The buckle on this is God tier. I'm a big fan of this buckle. It's really satisfying to use, really to click. You really know it's on there and all that good stuff. Pretty good cotton strap overall. So this thing just kind of fits. It's a loop, like a halo loop design to actually put this thing on. So if you want to take this off, it comes off very easily by just unlooping it from around itself. And then you can use this kind of like an additional travel bag or throw this entire thing inside of a backpack. $158, I think this is pretty fair with the YKK zippers, the halo straps, the extension straps. It has the bespoke knurled zippers on here, durability, the brass features. This is actually a very good value. The issue is availability. Wingback, if you guys can keep this in stock, I will pump out a video, but I hate doing videos for review for products and it's not even available to purchase. But I want to show this to you because if you're looking for something and you can wait, they usually are able to get this in stock, about once a week or so. The next one here is kind of the same issue with the availability and keeping these things in stock. Is kind of the same thing that we have here when it comes to, this is the Data Crew. This is the STS X-Pack. This is the snack time sling, the STS sling. So this one's the X-Pack. This is version 2. I've done a review on V1. I'll link that up for you guys to check it out. And same complaint I had about V1 carries over for V2, price and availability. So we'll talk about that here in a second. But the very front, I still think it has that nice aesthetically pleasing shape to it. Unlike the wingback is more like of a hip type sling. You put that on it, it falls like near your buttocks or near your hip. This one is more suited to go on your pectoralis major, pectoralis minor, or go on your waist. I think this is better for a waist sling, but they've done a lot of improvements for version 2 of this sling. You still got this large loop panel on the front for your REs or patches or medical identification or whatever. Then I have AquaGuard zippers on it. Have YKK zippers that are all shrink wrapped in this stuff here to kind of nice, easy to pull. You know, I would like to see in the next versions maybe some counter pulls, right? So when I pull here, it'd be nice to have a counter pull or a counter pull on this side. But you know, there's something to think about. This is just a slip area, you know, a zipper area, no organization, but that's fine. You just throw whatever you need inside of there. And so the very bottom does have these counter pulls per se, but they don't 100% work that way. It's more like lash points, so you can put D-rings on there. You see the X-Pack material. I have it in this olive color. Now, I do wish that, you see, these straps had the same coating as this front strap, because these are pretty noisy sling overall, so that's something that could be improved. You open this bad boy up. That's why I say this is kind of better off as a waist sling, because it does, you know, it kind of wants to sit up on its own when you pack it right. The very front here has a front pocket here. You can with see-through mesh, which makes it convenient to see if you forgot something. Did you forget a power bank or some chapstick or whatever? So that can easily fit. Like, so this is iPhone 13 Pro, that fits in there pretty easily. So, you know, you can keep your phone in there. If anything bigger than that, it's probably not going to fit. Then it still has this organization area back here. So this entire area back here still can be removed, and that reveals a big loop panel. So you can put different organization. If you have third-party items you want to put in there instead of their proprietary system, you can. Their proprietary system still has some pretty basic organization. You have a slip pocket, 2 slip pockets in the front with your mesh. Then you have this removable admin panel, which you can put like maybe a you know, a pry tool or a pin or something like that, and a slip pocket behind it. So pretty basic organization, but you have that organization. This is made in USA. It's handmade in the USA. The reason that the price is so chunky on this bad boy, $275 for this, it is handmade. It is made by, this is a very small business. So those are the things you got to keep in mind when you're making this purchase. This is the type of item, when it does become mass produced, or if he gets more employees, the price will come down. And this is going to be something that you could easily recommend to somebody. It's a hard, you know, the price it is right now is a hard pill to swallow, but it does have some just very unique features. I like the logo on the side with the Snack Time Sling logo over there. That looks pretty dope. Here I do have a hero clip just to kind of show you that you can still use these little loop points, lash points. They've improved the buckle on this, and it's still a common buckle, but I can tell that they've definitely improved. You know, they're starting to use the buckle, the magnetic buckle. A lot of different companies are moving towards just the buckle that has a better feeling to it. I like that. And they've also cleaned up the cord keep. They now have this little cord keeper here. So when you adjust the size for your waist or your chest, it actually retains the cord instead of just kind of letting it hang all over the place. The very back of the sling does have an area for you to throw more crap, more receipts. Oh my God. Listen, if I was looking for something, this is the video to find it, is it not? And then you have another lash point here, which is similar to the area with the logo. So same issue kind of with the Wingback. It's price and availability, $275. If you like this, if you like the Data Crew swag, if you like REs and that type of stuff, then that's going to work out for you. The next one here is by Waterfield. This is the Waterfield. This is the hip sling by Waterfield. I'm a big fan of this sling overall. I love the fact that this thing has a lot of different options. This is handmade in San Francisco. So this has those little lash points here that I talked about on the previous one. If you grab this, makes it easier to open and close it. Grab this, makes it easier to open and close it. Does have the AquaGuard zippers. This has 2 zippers on the front. They're noisy as well, although they're made of a high quality stainless steel with a very subtle Waterfield logo. I've done a full review on this. I'll link that up for you guys so you can check that out. But here it does have a very premium interior on this thing with the nylon interior with a cord keep, a key holder in here. These are some small touches I would like to see in some of these other bags as well. Very gorgeous interior with that, like kind of this honeycomb shape for the interior with 2 slip pockets. This sling comes in at $169 with the long strap. I have the strap removed right now to show you like its functionality as a pouch, so it actually kind of works out pretty well for that. Also has some of these lash points, which makes it easy for opening, easy for closing at the very top. The AquaGuard zippers, there's no pocket in the back, but it does have this mesh material, which makes it, because this is definitely designed to be worn on the hip, but you can also wear it on the chest. This moisture wicking material is very, very nice. So inside of here, I have the actual sling, which is easily removed. The sling itself has that same clip as the snack time sling, so obviously we're hooking it up with the same manufacturers. But they've added one more additional feature. They added a lash point right here, which is made of a stainless steel, which so you can you know, clip something onto this if you want to. Maybe you have a water bottle that you want to hang off. And so this, you can order 2 different size slings. I love the actual attachment points to attach this to the bag itself. So this is a very, very, very well done strap. Very well just executed so that you can wear this as a waist pack if you want to wear this as a waist pack, or you can wear it as a sling on your chest. Now, getting inside is not as easy as the snack time. This is kind of a peekaboo inside, so you kind of open it up like this and you can see what's inside of it. You still have that nylon color that's carried throughout the bag. The very front here has a zippered pocket. You can and it has like this felt material, which is perfect for your phones or any items inside of there that you just don't want to get damaged. That's what that area is, just like super perfect for that. So, you know, if you want to wear phones with no screen protectors or whatever, that same felt material is carried over right here. I can't really describe it. It's like a furry felt material. It's just a very soft interior. I like that a lot. This sling is not really designed for you to be running around with your multi-tools and stuff like that. This is for your everyday carry type of stuff. It's quiet, it's discreet. You can get it in ballistic nylon. You can get it in, I have it in all wax canvas here, but you can also get it in wax canvas with chocolate leather instead of getting the brown leather. So very, very subtle Waterfield logo with the Made in San Francisco on there. So I like this a lot. This is in stock, which I like, $169. I think it's a fair price. They're right in the world with some of their competitors. So I can't recommend this one enough if you're down with just having something that's very, I think it's pretty chic. I would say I put this in the same ballpark as the Wingback sling, just a little bit different features. Next, we have probably my favorite budget sling right now. This takes the place of its older generation. It's kind of like the Tomtoc 4-liter sling. They've now come up with the Tomtoc T33 Aviator sling. It comes in 1.5 liters, 2.5 liters, or 3.5 liters. I have the 3.5 liter back here. MSRP on this thing is $47. That's a great price for the very practical features you get on this. Once again, you have these little lash points, which are also opposite pulls. Makes it easy to open and close the sling by pulling there. You can also lash, like, you know, hero clips or whatever you want to put right there on those. Inside here is a high vis interior, high yellow and orange interior. It's not the nylon like the hip sling, but it's still easy to see what's inside. You also have a key holder inside and a couple of slip pockets, so you can put a wallet or whatever you want to put inside of there. Then the very back has a zippered pocket, no organization, but you can just kind of keep your phone back there or a passport or whatever. And you can hold on to the strap, which makes for easy opening and closing. Then you have the main area itself, which opens up pretty wide. The 1.5 liter is going to be big enough for like an iPhone and a wallet. 3.5 liter is going to be big enough for like an iPad mini, right? So you can kind of stick an iPad mini in there. It works just easily, just fine, no issues whatsoever. And so you can kind of see the large slip pocket way in the back. You can kind of just throw whatever you want back there. And these are where you can see where the budget line, this being $46, you know, this one being $146. You can see the price differences here because of those subtle features, you know, the AquaGuard zippers and the furry lining and all that type of stuff. You can't afford that, or you're not looking for all of that. This kind of gets the job done as well. The entire bag has RFID blocking technology. I mean, if you put your debit and credit cards in here that have the chips in them, someone can't walk by you and skim them. So that's going to be great for making sure that no one's just walking by while you're in some foreign country and taking your credit card information. So that's why I recommend this bag a lot for travelers. It does have these mesh pocket even on this zipper side here. So when you put something inside, you can kind of see if you're missing something inside of there. It does come in 3 colors. I have it in gray. You can also get it in a khaki or a black color. It does have like one more additional, like on this zipper, it comes with a Tomtoc logo thing, which I've since removed. I've done a review on this one as well. Great little bag. You can tell where they kind of cut corners on the cost here. Very basic clip here to attach it. Noisy when you clip it. You can't remove the sling. So this is truly a sling. It's a chest sling. It wears best on your chest or on your, high up on your back. But good stitching on there since you can't remove this. So I like this thing, especially for the budget options. If you don't want to spend a lot, or if you're not sure if you're into slings, this is my recommendation. So this is my favorite non-waxed canvas sling, cotton dipped in wax sling. This is the Nutsack Morale sling by Nutsack. This is a 5.2 liter sling. They also have a larger one, which I think is 7 liters, but this one is perfect for your iPad, like an 11-inch iPad. If you want to put a bunch of stuff in here for a day at a park or something like that, this is kind of where this one lives for that. Has loop panel on the front, so you can put your patches and your REs on there, or your medical information. It's water resistant. It doesn't have AquaGuard zippers. That's where the improvements for future iterations. But it does have like this lip over the zipper, so it's a little bit water resistant. It has a fully detachable strap, so you can detach the strap, and you can make the strap go either direction. So if you want to wear it over your left shoulder or your right shoulder, whichever one makes it more comfortable for you. A little bit of subtle padding in the very back. So this is really a great sling to wear for hours and hours and hours, like a fair or something like that. It does have that moisture wicking features here in the sling part, which I'm a big fan of. And then even on the actual sling itself, it does have a lash point. You can latch something here like a water bottle, easily adjustable with leather features, full grain leather features throughout the entire thing. So this, I'm not afraid about this fraying over the years or over time, you know, and it even has a small keep. So as you adjust this, you can do that there. And here, very, very nice removable strap, as I mentioned earlier. Full leather features for their logo. The zipper pulls have leather features. And the thing about these zippers, there's 4, so that if you're wearing it like this, right, you can actually still access the items inside while it's on your chest by pulling it from here, simply sticking your hand inside real quick, grab whatever you need, and then close it back up. So that's a great feature. Or you can just traditionally open it, where you use these 2 zippers at the top, and then you open it up. This exposes a full panel of molly. You can strap stuff on here however you see fit, put pry bars or knives or multi-tools or other pouches inside of here, and it goes all the way down to the bottom. This can fit an iPad Pro, as I mentioned, an 11-inch iPad, as I mentioned earlier, or some other tablet similar size. Very large slip pocket, so you can throw whatever you need to in there. I typically would throw keys in there or whatever, and it just kind of gets the job done. So I like this. It's a very, very well thought out sling. And this is $199, 200 bucks. Sometimes there's availability issues on this one specifically. Those are kind of my recommendations for sling bags, different price points, things that might work out for you. Just kind of wanted to kind of show that to you so you can decide which may or may not be for you. Hey, but comment down below which one is your favorite one. If this is your first time stopping by, hit the subscribe button. I would love to have you a part of the battalion. If this is not your first time stopping by, well, thank you once again for watching me run my grape. For everyone else, we'll speak soon.